Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a bit of a different video today. I usually post gym content. If this is your first time seeing this, I post like videos of me in a gym lifting weights. But today I wanted to try something new. I've been doing a bit of research and I've been thinking that maybe I should start posting more educational videos and like try to explain to you how I built the physique I have at my young age of like 16. So basically, over the past few years, I have been researching natural testosterone. Not about, well, I have been researching normal testosterone and how it affects the body, but I've been more focused on natural people that don't use synthetic testosterone enhancers, and how that affects their day-to-day life and how they can improve their natural testosterone to try and optimize their day-to-day life. But on the most part, I've got one main conclusion that I've come to, and that is how imperative it is for natural lifters to be focused on trying to improve their testosterone. So the way testosterone works with muscle growth is that in your body, around your muscles, around your body, around your like your face, everywhere, you have things called androgen receptors. Now, an androgen is your testosterones and your DHTs and your other androgenic hormones in the body, which is what steroids uses. That's what steroids do. They basically put in synthetic androgens into your body, which bind onto the androgen receptors, which will then make your muscles huge and all that shit. So like, it's kind of really bad though if you use the synthetics. So don't use the synthetics because it will replace your natural. And when you come off, you're going to be like infertile. You're pretty much going to be a bitch. You don't want to be a woman. So don't go on steroids. Basically, though, the androgens will then take the right androgen hormone that you've put into your body or you've developed inside your body for naturals. And what that will do is that it will take it to the muscle, and if you have high natural testosterone going into the muscle, going into the androgen receptors, it will show. It will show in your physique. So you'll get bigger muscles, you'll get more facial hair, you'll get a deeper voice, and you'll get loads of other benefits that you'd get from having a higher testosterone. But you'd still never, if you're going to be a natural lifter, you're still never going to get to the levels of a steroid user if you're just using natural, if you're just trying to gain it naturally, right? Because you'll never have the amount that steroid users plug into their body. Like they literally inject straight testosterone into their body, which will absolutely, it makes your, probably as a natural lifter, it makes your testosterone levels, it makes you look like a woman, really, in comparison. But you're not, obviously. And as a natural lifter, we're trying to optimize the testosterone levels as much as we can so we can try and compete with those steroid users, but we won't get any of the health side effects that the steroid users get. Now, in today's society, I think it's pretty obvious that natural testosterone levels are a lot lower than they were, as I say, in like the 1950s, which then and before then, before really the invention of like microplastics and fast food and really shit food and all that shit, basically, before then, testosterone levels were really high, and what we consider peak is what they considered low and poor. So what that's bred out today is that a load of natural lifters, a load of normal people, walking around, and they have no clue about their natural testosterone levels, and it's really, really affecting their health. And if you're a natural lifter, which is what this video is aimed at, you'll see it in your physique. You'll see it in your physique. You'll see it in the way you train. When you optimize your testosterone levels, you notice your strength will increase a lot because that is what it does. It attacks the androgen receptors, and you also see an increase in your muscle mass and your physique. Your physique will become more defined. You'll become leaner most of the time. Yeah, you would normally become leaner if you were optimizing your testosterone levels. So yeah, that would be a very good benefit for you. You would also become hairier if that's a good thing for you. Then I don't see what the negatives are really. You are leaving gains on the table if you're not optimizing your testosterone levels. And what I've done is basically compiled all the research I've done over the past couple of years, really. It's over about a year and a half now I started researching testosterone. I've compiled all that into a course, which is less than £15 right now. I think, yeah, the sale is still on, so it's less than £15 right now if you are to buy it right now. And what it will teach you is how to optimize your natural testosterone levels. So in this video, I've told you why it would be vital for you as a natural to optimize your testosterone levels, because it will pretty much completely transform your physique and your output in the gym. It will make you this much more of a better lifter. And what my course will teach you is how you can become that much of a better lifter. It will go through all the diets, all the ways you can, all the sleeping techniques, all the lifting techniques, all the like the autistic life things. Like it really goes in, like dials in on an autistic level. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze then. It's weird. I was going to sneeze, but it disappeared. But what was I saying? I was saying, yeah, it really dials in on all the minuscule things that will take your testosterone from, let's say, if you're a natural lifter, you're probably going to be at around 600 nanograms per deciliter, which is all right. It's healthy. It's definitely healthy. But we want to take it more because when you take it more, you're really like just taking those gains that you're leaving on the table when you are on those lower end of the healthy spectrum. If you're on that 600 nanograms, you're leaving a lot of gains on the table. And what this course will teach you is to take it up with autistic details that will make not like a massive difference. So let's say you're just a beginner and you've never touched a weight in your life. You have a shit diet and you have shit sleep. You're just a normal person walking down the street. What my course will teach you there, it won't really do much. It says the basics in it, but it doesn't go in that deep on the basics. What it does is for the people that are already at a decent level, the people that already eat decently well, sleep decently well, and train often, or they want to train often, and they do train sometimes, or they've just started training. What it does is teach those people the secret hacks so they can optimize everything about their testosterone. So it's pretty much, I think it's a no-brainer, to be honest. In my opinion, if I was, I mean, I know I'd say this, but if I was in your position watching this video now, I would probably give it a look, at least look at the thing, because as a natural lifter myself, I've been in this position before where I was really at a loss. Like I thought I'd plateaued. I mean, I'm 16 and I thought I plateaued, but I was 15 at this time and I thought I'd plateaued because I wasn't gaining much strength. And I had this massive peak, but then it all just like kind of just fizzled out. I wasn't gaining too much strength. And I was just sat in the gym thinking, what am I doing wrong? Why aren't I gaining anything? And then I took a bit out and I looked at what I was doing wrong. And I noticed that my sleep wasn't great. My sleep was alright, actually. My sleep was alright, but my diet was shit. And it wasn't shit in the way that like you would think, like I'll be eating loads of fast food all the time. It was more in the way of shit that I wasn't optimizing it for my hormones and what would actually help me become jacked. Because I was eating what you see your bodybuilders eat, like your chicken and rice and that sort of stuff. Your loads of like normal milk. And yeah, what that does is it's great for protein synthesis. You still want to have that in your diet, but I was missing out on a lot of foods that would make my natural testosterone higher, which would then, as a cause of that, would break the plateau in the gym and would make me a lot bigger, which I did. And I went researching loads on how I can break this plateau. And then I found out that the cause was probably testosterone. And then once I found out that, I started researching for months straight on how I can increase my testosterone so I can maximize every part of my natural lifting journey. And then after I figured that out, I thought, well, testosterone isn't all about your natural lifting journey. It helps you with everything. It helps you with your life and everything. And then it kind of just improved everything about my life, to be honest, once I started that. And if you want to do the same, course, link in description, less than £15 right now. Go check it out. And if you enjoyed this video, I know it's kind of a longer one, but if you enjoyed this video, you may like my other content. But make sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos like this in the future. And if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.